Okay, video 3 of our Safecracker video walkthrough. And, remember that lever from earlier? Lever, or how I pronounce it? It goes to this. The key to this part, and it gives you a hint right here, you have to push in 6 squares that cannot be in the same row, column, or diagonal. So, the simplest solution I can think of is that. And you get a triple key. I'm just gonna put the rest of them into place before I actually go into anything. Darn it! I hate when I do that. Facing the wrong direction. And there's a note.
With a little more effort, my will could be yours. It's signed Duncan W. Adams.
And you also get this puzzle thing. It's actually, what is it? You'll find out in a minute. We're going in here. I'm putting the thing in there.
Yes, of course. It's a polybius square.
Basically, you use the numbers up here to make a letter. Now the first pair of numbers is 3 and 4. That gives you O. So you can clearly tell that this first one should stay at 1. So 3, 4 is O. 3, 3 must be N. And 1, 5 must be E. So you can go straight to 4, 4, which is T. That doesn't really say anything, so let's go straight to 5, 2, and that's a W, so the second number is 2. So 3, 4, we already know is O. Now 4, 3 is S. So it's kind of obvious that the third number is 6. And you don't even have to decode the last number. You can just turn it until it gets to the number you need it. So the solution is 1, 2, 6, 5. Oops, I forgot to give you a few seconds to pause the video and let you solve it yourself. Sorry. Oh well. Now this puzzle is really, really tedious. I am lucky if I can get it on the 3rd try. Or 4th. So, first you want to go as which numbers are in there. 1 and 3 are in there, but they are not in that particular space. God, that's annoying. Okay, 6 belongs in the second position. Okay. Well, that was freaky. So the solution is 3, 6, 1, 9. This time. If you can't figure out within 5 tries, it'll reset and you'll have to think of something else.
Aha, well spotted. That wasn't easy. It's signed Duncan W. Adams.
So, unfortunately for you guys, you can use the same technique that I did, but you won't end up with the exact same solution. Anyway, your prize are a chip card and a letter from Margaret. Now, the letter from Margaret basically tells Mr. Adams, "Dear Mr. Adams," I'll never get 1776 out of my head. Anyway, Margaret tells him that he shouldn't reject his middle name, Walter. Apparently his full name is Duncan Walter Adams. Such a shame to reject one's name. But anyway, that's a hint for another puzzle. I'm gonna go this way. And this way. In the workshop. Letters instead of numbers. That's where this thing comes in handy. Now, the letter was talking about this. W-A-L-T E-R. And you get a secret room.
It's stuffy in here. I think I must be the first person to have come in here for a long time.
Oh, I hate this puzzle.
Confounded glass. It's impossible to get right through to the key.
You have to pick up this magnet and then rearrange the thing so that you can get this key into that slot. And I hate this puzzle. More like it hates me. Come on. Oh, there's something there already. It's good. Whoa! Fastest time ever! It takes me ages to get that done, and it just opens the path up for me when I'm taking the video. Like this video if something like that has ever happened to you. Anyway, we've got, whoops, almost too far. We've got 4 of the triple keys, so now we can go into this room. And actually, we'll only need 2 for this door.
For the same door. That's a bit much.
Better to give it 2 pairs to spare, right?
Another door?
Wrong!
How many of them are there?
Ugh, Mom was so ticked that there was a second door when she played this. You go in,
I did it!
and there it is.
I can finally see my prize. Just one last effort.
I said 3528, remember? It opens the safe. Now, before I pick that thing up, I am going to save the game.
Let's have a look at this letter. If you are reading this, it means my will is still without a beneficiary. Your presence here indicates to me that you share my passion, and therefore have my full trust in designating my heir. Signed, Duncan W. Adams.
Now here's the reason why I saved it, because you could choose any of these people here. And I'm going to show you what happens with each one. So, here's what happens if you choose Margaret. No, I don't want to pick
True
her
to
up.
form, Margaret keeps careful watch over the money. It lies resting at the bottom of a bank vault.
Ungrateful wench.
Let's have a look at if...
Let's see what happens if James gets the will.
James divides the inheritance equitably in order not to create jealousy. He takes over his brother's safe business.
Aw, how nice of him. Let's look what happens when you give the will to Edward.
Edward pays off his house. Under the influence of his sister, he gives part of his inheritance to her, which she squanders in no time.
Whoa! That girl's got expensive taste. Nana, why don't you get a job? Wrong button.
Let's have a look at if...
Now, here's what happens if it goes to Elizabeth.
Elizabeth squanders the money in a matter of months through extravagant living. Once the money is gone, she goes back to her normal life, more frustrated than ever.
Ha! Take that! Now here's what happens if you give the will to little Sarah.
Sarah erects a majestic tomb for her great-uncle on which she regularly places flowers. She gives a part of her inheritance to each member of her family. Having completed her studies with highest honors, she takes charge of her beloved great-uncle's business.
Such a nice little girl. I hope that when I have a daughter, I'll raise her to be just like Sarah. Now here's what happens if you say you are the beneficiary. That's right, you can be a beneficiary of the will.
You have been entrusted with a colossal fortune. Use it well.
And according to the counter, it's taken me 1 hour and 16 minutes to do this. Mostly because I've had to take data off of my chip and put it on my flash drive. Safecracker is copyright protected by the Adventure Company, all rights reserved. I do not own this game. And that's the walkthrough for you. Hope you enjoyed it. I highly doubt anybody could actually enjoy a walkthrough, especially with puzzles like these. Nonetheless, I hope it was very helpful.